Hey guys, it's Alexis.
And Christian from Tiny House Expedition. And we're here at Lux Tiny, a tiny house community in the White Mountains of Arizona.
We've been following this place for a couple of years and we just had an opportunity to come check it out. And it's great.
It's pretty cool.
You know, what strikes me about this place is how much it feels like a neighborhood.
Yeah, it totally does. And there's like 30, 40 some odd houses here.
Yeah, about 40 houses in the first two phases on 6 acres. So pretty good size.
Yeah.
I heard they have plans to add a handful more in phase 3 in the coming months. But the lots are pretty spacious compared to a lot of tiny home villages.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, there's quite a bit of space in between each lot, and they can do whatever they want in their little bit of space.
Right, so the landscaping is totally up to the owners if they want to add rock, a garden, a shed, a dog run, you know, you name it, you can do it. So I heard that the average lot size here is around 3,500 square feet.
Which is pretty big.
That's not shabby when you live in a tiny space. And the lot rent is about $350 to $375-ish, and it includes water, sewer, and trash, and roads, I guess, because there's neighborhood roads that the community developer put in and made them gravel, which what we heard from residents is really important because it gets really muddy when it's wet here.
Yeah, totally.
And snowy. It gets snowy here.
It gets very snowy here, yeah.
I wish we could come then.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Okay, a future visit maybe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you have a couple of options with living here at Lux Tiny. You can bring your own tiny house, or you can actually have Lux Tiny Manufacturing build you one.
And they're a custom tiny home and park model builder here, just next door actually. And they're selling homes for around $60,000 to the low 100,000s. That's for like especially custom houses. Most of the tiny homes here are built by Lux Tiny. They have a selection of models and many of the residents have also designed their own. It's always great when you can get custom. But what's really neat is you're allowed to have a casita, a guest house of up to 144 square feet. So
how crazy is that?
Your mom would really like that. Have her own place, have her own room with a bathroom.
Yeah.
And it doesn't share a wall.
She'd like that.
So it gives a lot of flexibility for, I don't know, like a teenage kid, a mother-in-law, or maybe a home office, actually. That would be great.
Oh yeah, that would be cool, the office.
Oh, wouldn't that be perfect?
Oh, that would be great, yeah.
If we had a little tiny home office.
A little office.
It's giving me ideas.
Yeah. So in this community, there is a combination of full-time residents and renters. And this is a rental right here. So this is an Airbnb, but it's a dog-friendly Airbnb, which we love. So yeah, so Winnie got to come with us, and I even get to let her outside because there's a little fence and stuff. So I can just let her out on the deck and she can go and hang out there. It's absolutely awesome.
And it seems like there's a lot of dogs here too.
There's a lot, yeah. There's always a lot of dogs. It's the tiny house rule, unwritten rule.
Must be a pet lover to live in a tiny house.
Yeah.
So we're sitting inside the Mountain Mini tiny home park model rental, and it's pretty spacious.
It is. It is 399 square feet, and it's 12 feet wide. So it's like, to me, feels like a super wide tiny house.
It certainly is. This is not something you're going to take on the road and move with frequently. But it can be relocated still.
Yeah, it could.
You're just going to need that wide load permit.
Yeah, totally.
Things that make this space really cool are the downstairs bedroom, very popular for folks who don't want to climb up into lofts. And it has a stackable washer dryer.
Oh yeah, that we used quite a bit to do video.
And I know from comments on all our tiny house tours that that's a hot feature that a lot of people are interested in, especially with the mixed reviews of the combo washer dryers.
Yeah, combo washer dryers are not that spectacular, so.
There's plenty of room here to spread out, you know, do yoga if that's your thing. Do you enjoy cozy downtime?
Oh yes, I do, for sure.
We spend a whole lot of time on our sofa, and that's because sofas are an integral part of any home. And that's why we're stoked to partner with Allform on this video.
Allform is Birch's sister brand of American-made sofas and chairs. I know you've heard us talk about how much we love our Birch mattress. Our Allform sofa is just as comfy.
Their sofas are modular, plus they're scratch and stain resistant. That's great if you have pets, or you're clumsy, like me. You can personalize your sofa to your style and space, whether it's tiny or huge, by creating over 500 plus unique combinations with seat numbers, corners, chases, and ottomans.
Based on our small space, we chose their 3-seat sofa in charcoal with natural wood legs.
You can put your Allform sofa together in as little as 15 minutes. Setup is easy and tool-free. If you're looking for some new seating, check out Allform. See the link in the description or go to allform.com/tinyhouse for 20% off the sofa of your choice.
Another cool thing about this rental is that you could also rent the Casita that's attached with the deck in between. And in there, they have a Murphy bed with a bathroom and a spot to put your clothes. And that's all, you know, sometimes that's all you really need.
Sure, and it's super cute. And what I really like about both these spaces too is the view. You look out to this lovely pasture full of trees, and it's quite lovely.
I feel like there should be cows over there, but I haven't seen a cow.
Though we hear there's deers and elks around here. Or is it elk? Elks?
Elkses?
Elkses. As someone who loves to cook a lot, and we cook at home all the time, and on the road, it's a great way to save money. I really appreciate this spacious kitchen with a large island. It makes preparing meals really easy.
And it's always nice to have a big space to do things at in a tiny house. I always want a big table to sit at and work at and do projects at. So having this island right here is an awesome thing.
Yeah, multifunctional.
Yeah.
That's what tiny house living's all about, right? Though in this house, you don't have to overdo it on the multifunction because it is so wide and open.
And the bathroom in this house is pretty big. That's where the washer and dryer are, so that lets you know it's already pretty big. But it has a cool little sink, but the coolest part of it is the shower. It's got a little walk-in shower, got a little shower head that you can take off, and it's just decorated cool. The tile's cool and all that. I like it.
I really like the texture and the colors in there. It feels like really soothing when you take a shower in there, and also like really cozy but not cramped.
Yeah, totally. It's great. So as you can tell, you can do just about anything you want with your little piece of property. I'm assuming within reason. So there can be a lot of ups and downs with not having a lot of rules, but like I was saying, you do have neighbors. So as long as you're respectful to the neighbors and they're the same to you, this is a great community to live in.
Yeah, I kind of prefer less rules and not a strict HOA.
Oh, yeah.
You know, in different tiny home communities we visited, some of them are more strict about what they allow, and that doesn't work for everybody. So this could be a good fit for you if you like more freedom to, you know, make your lot your own little paradise.
And you want a big tiny house, because these are big tiny houses. This one we're in, it's 12 feet wide.
Yeah, yeah, it feels massive compared to our tiny house. But yeah, there's a lot of 10-foot and 12-foot wides here that are built, you know, as park model tiny homes. And the cool thing about that kind of width is what you can do in them. And what comes to mind for me is like, think of all the furniture arranging that you can do if you lived in a house this size.
Totally, totally.
Compared to an 8.5-foot wide anyway. There are a handful of rentals in the community, both short-term and long-term rentals. This one you can actually rent on a monthly basis. So if you really want to try out tiny home community life, come here and give it a shot. Look up the Mountain Mini. We'll leave a link below.
So something that Alexis and I do both like is that it is kind of quiet here. And that's fantastic. Even though there's, you know,
40
houses here in a whole community, and it's still really quiet. And it's also about, what, 5 minutes from town?
or 3 minutes from
maybe,
town.
yeah, maybe it's closer. And it's a cute little town. This is a mountain town, so we're at like 7,500 feet or something like that.
I think it's 6,000.
No,
Look
I gotta
it up.
look.
Lakeside,
look.
Arizona. But yeah, it's a mountain town, so there's a ski area, I think 25 minutes away. But in town here, there's groceries, there's some basic shopping, but lots of restaurants. We had a really great breakfast
Oh, yeah, breakfast was awesome.
at Darby's.
Yeah.
Check it out if you come.
So the height, we're at 6,716 feet.
Okay.
So I was a little over.
Besides the mountain fun that you can have, there's like 4 lakes within a few minutes to like 20 minutes from here. So this is a great place if you love outdoor recreation, but don't want to live out in the middle of nowhere. So if you want to learn more, we'll leave some links in the description below, and check out tours that we've done of other tiny home communities around the country.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you for watching our video and for stopping by Tiny House Expedition. I'm Alexis.
And I'm Christian. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And for more tiny home tours and stories, click the videos below.
And join us on Instagram for bonus content,
including face-to-face conversations with us. We hope to see you there.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good one.